Today's super exciting. I'm actually getting ready for my son and future daughter-in-law's bridal shower. So I thought I would take you on a mini vlog journey of my process of getting ready for this event. And if you are new, the biggest warm welcome to you. And if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and notification bell at the end of this video if you enjoyed. All right, you guys, come join me on this very special event. Here I'm applying some Soul Body just to add some color into my complexion. As you can see, it does cover all of my freckles and sunspots. I use the brush in areas I just want a more even application. I shave my face. You guys, this makes such a huge difference with the way your products apply. I decided I was going to wear green contacts with the look I was going for today, and I'm super glad that I did. I'm just applying the rest of my skincare, and I'm going to go in with some micellar water and just clean up around the eyebrows. I'm using the Morphe. This is a new pencil for me. I really enjoy it. It's a great pencil, one of my favorites actually right now. And going in with the ABH to just fill in the rest of my eyebrows. Yeah, here I get a little crazy with brushes. I'm just getting the brushes all nice and warm. I let them cool down, and then I take them out after they're completely cool, and it adds just so much body to my hair. A lot of times I don't even have to curl it after. I just leave it like that, but for this occasion I am using my straight iron, and I do like a twist and pull forward motion. I spray my roots here with Kristen S as a texture spray. It is amazing. It adds so much texture and lift to my hair. And now I just brush out the curls, and I'm just adding a little extra curl here. I rat it up a little bit. And now I'm going to go in with some bedhead and some marula oil, and this just adds some more shine to my hair and calms down any frizz that I may have. And I just sprayed my hair with some sexy hairspray, and all finished. My son and future daughter-in-law, today is their shower for the wedding. So I'm super excited. I'm going to be seeing a lot of people I haven't seen since before COVID. So yes, there's a lot of emotions going on, excitement, nervous, happiness. So yeah, I just want to jump into this. I know the intro was probably a little long, but I wanted to share with you all the steps I go through. Look halfway presentable here. So yeah, now I'm going to jump into the makeup, and I'm really not even sure where I'm going with this eye look, you guys. I have an idea, and I know the products I want to use, and so let's just do it and pray to God it turns out halfway decent, because I really don't have time to be redoing my makeup today. I am going to be using BH Ultimate Matte Palette. I haven't used this out in so long. I actually brought it out the other day, and I forgot how much I really do like this palette, you guys. So yeah, I'm super excited to be using it again. It kind of was shoved in the back of my drawer, and it's such a big palette. I get intimidated sometimes by them. But yeah, I just love the formula of it. It's a great palette. You can always add a shimmer from another palette with that. And I'm just going in with my P. Louise primer. I believe this is in the shade 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I will be using these e.l.f. Strips today just to keep everything in place. I kind of want more like of a cat eye type look. I believe that's where I'm going towards today. The only problem with these is I always get so nervous because my eyes are different shape, and I tend to line them up not where they supposed to go. So that is my only problem using these things. Okay, hopefully that's pretty much even. The other problem with this palette is there's no names for these shades. So I'm actually going to go in with this brown here, and I'm going to go in with a very light hand like I always do. Sometimes you grab more product than you think you did, and yeah, you're in a world of mess. Yeah, you guys, I cannot believe this is finally happening. I remember You know, when they got engaged last year, it was during quarantine. His future bride started planning the wedding immediately. So it just seems like that year just flew by, because I remember when she was planning, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so far away. You know, we got plenty of time for everything. Well, no, it creeped up on us so fast. And yeah, just exciting times, you guys. When he first got engaged, I had mixed emotions. Of course, it's my only child, my baby, you know. So I was so proud of him, but yet sad, you know, because that's the final flight for them, you know, out of my nest. And yeah, so that was a little difficult, but it, you know, as time goes, you get, you know, you're so happy for them, and you're so happy that they choose the love of their lives, you know. So that's all we can wish for as parents. You know, it makes me feel that, you know, I did a good job. You know, I raised him the best I could, and I'm just very proud. I'm very proud of him. I'm proud of our family. Again, how he, you know, the man he became. Do you guys have children that you have gone through this process? And I'm sure you can feel my excitement if you have. And if not, you guys, it is a fun time, you know. And like I said, it's different emotions you're going to go through. Okay, so I've laid down, I think, what I want to do here. Now I'm going to go right next door to the first shade and grab this. It's a very deep brown. The dress that I'm wearing is black and white. That will be the colors of her wedding. So I found a dress, you guys, at Macy's, and I happened to be taken back. You know, I bought a bunch of dresses online because you couldn't even try them on at that point at the store. So I was looking for the dress for the wedding itself, and so I ordered a bunch of dresses, and I found the one that I wanted for the wedding. And you know, I had to take the other ones back because, you know, I'm not going to keep all 5 or whatever, how many I bought. So I took it back, and there happened to be a clearance rack, you guys. I am so cheap, I swear. But there was a clearance rack, and there happened to be a dress that really grabbed my eye. Number one, it was black and white. I love the little material on it. And so I went up to it and said hello and grabbed it. And when I saw the price of it, you guys, I about fell down. It was, you know, it's a beautiful dress. You'll see, I'll put it on here in a minute. And I got it for $40, you guys. I swear, I will say, I get so lucky on dresses when it comes to these events, because even though it is my son's wedding, I'm sure a lot of you are going to really probably give me the look for this, but I know it's my son's wedding, but I still could not comprehend spending $300, $400, $500 on a dress that I'm going to wear one time. I just can't do it, you guys. Number one, my checkbook would not allow it, and number two, it just makes 0 sense to me. I know, you guys. And it probably makes no sense to you. You know, you probably think, oh my gosh, it's once in a lifetime lady splurge, you know. But yeah, my mind just can't go there. So yeah, I found this dress for $40, you know, for the shower. And I will say, I'm not even going to tell you guys the price of the dress I got for the wedding, because you guys will really probably think so bad of me. And I'm such a cheapskate. Okay, so down in this corner here, there is a black shade. Just going to do a pretty classic look here, you guys. I'm not going crazy. I just want something that will look elegant and fit the mood here. So everything's not blending right now. I'm just kind of recreating my situation here. I'm going to go back and add some other color here. So yeah, we always got to trust the process, you guys. Sometimes it takes you to a different direction than you even headed out to being, and it turns out actually either better than you anticipated, or just a different look. So I'm just kind of playing around. Like I said, I had something in my head, but I was not quite sure of where I was going. Now I'm going to go back into that second deep brown shade and just kind of set this down. I set quite a bit down. Just kind of tapped it in, cleaned off that first brush. I'm just going to tap these two together. Okay, so that's where we're at right now, and now I'm going to take one of those Dazzle sticks. I'm going to actually use the other shade that I did not use in the one video. The only thing is you got to be very careful with these because they are super soft. And this time I think I am just going to try to go right in with the product. And now I am going to add a little bit more product and go in with the brush. I do want this to be the star of this eye look. It deserves it. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you, speaking of KVD Beauty, I put out a TikTok, you guys, a long time ago when the Apple foundation first came out. And it did pretty good on TikTok, I think. I can't even remember. It was close to almost 100,000 views. Anyway, KVD reached out because I think they have those Apple foundations back in stock, and they reached out to me and asked if they could use that TikTok because they put out a new ad on Instagram, and of course I said yes. It gets my name out there a little bit, and so I was super excited because I really did enjoy that foundation, you guys. I know I even did a video here. If you want to go check that out. It's just a tricky foundation. It's something different than we're all used to. I do hear that it's not the best for oily skin. I have dry skin, so that's probably why it did work for me. So that was super exciting, and the ad is super cool. Tell you what, you guys, this month has been pretty exciting for me. Okay, so I think that's what I'm just going to do now. Let's take away this tape and see what it looks like. Oh, okay. I'm happy. That's exactly what I had in my head. Gosh, is that glitter just amazing, you guys? It is just so nice. And like, look at it. It's dried down. I get zero fallout from it. Even look at that. I mean, a very little just came off on my finger. I don't even know if I have to line my eyes. I think I just might very tight to my lashes. I really do not want to ruin this look. I think this is looking exactly how I pictured it in my head. Well, that's a first in a long time. Now we're moving into the complexion, and I'm just going to take off a little excess oil that was created while I was getting ready. Again, you guys know how oily my T-zone is. Okay, you guys, I have been loving this Lancome blur stick. No, I don't want to. Again, $39, and that's all I get. Oh boy, I love it so much, but yeah, I would have a very hard time using my own money purchasing this. But I will say it is a very nice stick, and especially for this occasion, I will definitely be using it. It's pretty sad when my blur stick costs as much as my dress. I really shouldn't be bragging about that. Okay, as you can see, that blur stick is amazing. I just can't believe how it smooths out my forehead. I think that's probably what really sells me on this product. It just really changes that. And my nose. I mean, you guys, my pores are ginormous. And this just, yeah, it just blows my mind. And the weird thing is the consistency, it feels very almost like I thought it was going to be greasy. That's how it feels. That's the only way to explain it. But it's not. My nose stays matte longer than any other primer I've used, you guys. So, Lancome. Okay, I am going to use e.l.f.'s Mint Melt Primer, and I put about that much on my hand. I do want this makeup to stay, you guys. And I'm kind of going to be careful with where I put it because I don't want to really disturb that Lancome primer. Now I am going to go in my Makeup Revolution, my warm chestnut that I use for contouring. Right here. And it's going to look like I'm using a lot, you guys, but I'm going to be putting this under my foundation. Okay, so this is the color I used, you guys, when I was telling you that I didn't blend that one day at at Ulta. So yeah, that's probably what it looked like. Yeah, quite embarrassing. Okay, and I'm just going to lightly tap this out. I'm not going to tap it out completely. Like I said, I'm going to be putting foundation over this, so I don't want it to disappear all the way. Yeah, you guys, sometimes you might notice I get a little bloaty looking, and that's usually after I do my shot, my Humira shot. So sometimes it just kind of, I don't know why, I just kind of blow up a little bit. So, but that's why I'm still doing this, because I want that chisel, just in case I'm still a little bloaty. Some of it's because I am a little overweight, but we won't go there. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be using a foundation I definitely have not used on this channel. I have found it at TJ Maxx. I think I've used it once and I did like it, but it's still a risk that I'm taking because it could have been a good skin day. And I know NARS, that's what I've been using, can be a little, dry or very matte. So I'm taking a risk, but I do want to use this because when I use it that day, it does stay pretty good. I got mine in the shade light, and as you can see, I did darken up my skin. So I'm going to definitely have to adjust this color. I got it for $14.99 at TJ Maxx, and it's the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. So this one actually does have a little bit of luminosity to it, I guess, but it just still, NARS, it's a very full coverage. Okay, so let's see what this shade looks like. Okay, their pumps are not a full pump. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to be way too light. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my e.l.f. and their Mix and Match Adjuster. You guys, I looked on their website the other day. I don't think they make this anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do, when it's gone. Thank God, me, I have my backups, but when that's gone, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to add quite a bit. I'm going to say about that much. Let's mix this up and see what shade it turns into. Okay, you guys, it's just going to have to work because I can always darken it up with bronzers and stuff like that. This is probably way too much. I don't think you need a lot of this foundation from what I can remember. I think I only used it like 1 or 2 times, and yeah, you do not need a lot. And I think I'm going to go in with a sponge. Make sure I get over here, you guys. We do not want that occurrence again. Yeah, I mean, I could have put my bronzer, because I'm going to be using a cream bronzer. I could have put this under it, but this is a pretty full coverage foundation, so I would have to use a lot of product for, us to even tell that I had that on. I did not use a lot of product. I still have that much left, you guys. What a waste. But let's take a look, see if I do need to add anywhere else. Wow, this is a nice foundation, you guys. Whoa, this is such a nice foundation, and what a luck of the draw to walk into TJ Maxx and see this. Right now I'm going to use my Soul Bronzer, and I'm just going to use a sponge. So yes, we are, I will try to take some footage at the shower. It's going to be very beautiful. Her aunt is throwing the shower, and I've been to the restaurant where they are, having it, and it is very, very, very nice. So it's going to be a lovely lunch. I will be having a few cocktails, and my husband's driving, so that's great. Him and my son are going to hang out at the bar until the time, comes time for them to open the gifts, and then he will join us. This really does have a beautiful luminosity, so this is not a matte finish at all. This is a really good one, you guys, from NARS, especially if you have dry, mature skin. This does work on our skin. I brought out the big guns for the moisturization today. Now I'm going to do my under eyes. I'm going to use my favorite combination. It's the Milani and Peach, the under eye tint. I'll use a sponge a little bit just to soak some of that up. Yeah, I just love this stuff by Milani. It is the best. I hope they never discontinue this. Do you guys see why I buy backups now? Because like I said, the e.l.f. that adjuster's gone off their website. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to have to be on the search and hunt for a new color adjuster. Spray my sponge like I always do. Gosh, that is just such a smoothing combination there. And I'm going to set under my eyes with my number 7. I'm just tapping a little bit on a poof here. I haven't used one of these in a long time. I just happened to be going through my drawers and saw it. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to bring that out. Been seeing a lot of people set their under eyes with this, so maybe they're onto something. So I'm just trying it out. And I'm going to spray this little poof and get the excess off and lightly go over that powder. You guys, this makes such a difference with how it does not crease throughout the day. Now I'm going to use my Urban Decay powder. I do love this, you guys. Again, if I want my makeup to really stay, it's great for your, covering your pores. And I'm just going in with a sponge. I'm going to put a little extra here. Like I always say, I do wear glasses, so this does help keep the foundation and concealer on. And I've been noticing, you guys, with this Lancome, I don't have to use as much powder on my nose. It really does help that situation. All right, I'm going to chisel out this area. So while this is baking a little bit, I am going to go back into my eye palette. And I'm going to go in with the first shade that I used and put that all across the lower lashes. And I'm not going to try to be super neat. I'm actually probably going to come down lower than I normally would. Just kind of creep it up along here too, you guys. Creating a little depth there. Okay, then I'm going to go in with that deep brown shade. And just tap that. Probably like to the middle. Now I'm going in with that black shade and I'm just going to do this outer corner here. Ooh, had way too much there, you guys. And again, I'm going to try to blend that in with that wing that I created up there. Okay, I am going to wipe away just a little bit of this powder. I don't want it all wiped away because I am going to set it with setting spray, and that just helps it stay a little longer. All right, I'm going in with this Milani. You guys, I used it the other day on one of my videos. I can't stop using it. It is so beautiful. I'm like, why did I stop using this? Yeah, it is just beautiful. And you hardly have to have any highlighter with it because it has like a sparkle to it. And today, I don't care if I'm going overboard with my blush. I am going to an event, so I can be a little bit more bold. Okay, I'm going in with my favorite setting spray. I'm going to spray my sponge and tap it a little bit. You don't want it too wet. And I'm just going to go around everything that I have put on with powder, especially around the areas where I had extra powder. Now I'm going to use my Believe Beauty highlighter. Again, you don't need a lot of highlighter with that blush, but just to add that extra touch. So I'm just going to, very little. I'm just going to add a little bit here, a little bit on my nose. Oh boy, this is going to be a little too bright. So I'm going to go in there real quick, try to get that out. Oh boy. Now I did it. I'm going to have to go back and fix that with some powder. Holy Moses. Okay, so I think I fixed that situation. I am going to be doing just corner lashes. Oh, and also the other day, they were having a 30% off on some Tarte products. So I got these. They're going to be perfect for what I need today. These are very subtle. Oh, perfect. These are just perfect. For lipstick, I'm going to line my lips because this will last so long, you guys, with my concealer in Warm Chestnut. The same one I used right here. And the shade I'm using is the L'Oreal 800. This has really gone wild on TikTok. But you guys, I think I found a dupe because you can't find the shade anymore. And this is through Essence, and this is in a shade, and it's called This Is Nude. So let me show you this is the 800 here, okay, you guys? And I'm gonna swatch it right now, so you guys can see. So that is the 800 that everybody's going crazy over on TikTok. Here is the Essence 03 This Is Nude. It's pretty darn close. I mean, look at that. This one, there's a little bit more sheen than this one, but it's pretty darn close. So I'm super excited about that. And I happened to find it on a fluke. It was up in my room, and I'm looking for a shade that I want to wear, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I just found this dupe. I mean, they're both super affordable. You just can't find this one no more. That one I'm very easy. Ooh, I like these. They're very natural, not over the top. As you can see, just the difference. It just adds that little bit of pizzazz. Okay, those look beautiful. I love this. This is the look I was having in my head. I'm super excited, you guys. How rare is that when you have something in your head or your hair doesn't go? Yeah. So this is a very good day. I think everything looks really, really good. I'm super happy with how this look turned out. Super happy with the eyes. Yeah, that's a rarity that goes the way I planned. Okay, so my hair looks a little wild right now, but when I go up to put on my dress, I'll just comb it out just a little bit. I made those curls pretty tight because I didn't want, I figured the time I leave, they will be a little bit more relaxed. All right, you guys, I'm going to go put on my dress now so you can see the full look, and I'll be right back.
For your shower, anyone who knows can see how amazing your love is. You two show what it means to truly love someone, to be their steady support and biggest fan, and to want nothing more than their happiness. It's a beautiful thing to find that kind of love, and it's a joy to share in your celebration. We wish you nothing more than for our son and to find the love of his life. He has truly found that. We love you both so much and can't wait to celebrate your biggest day. Love, Mom and Dad. Seems to be a lot of tape.
I wanted it fancy. Be very careful, Kurt.
Oh, yes, you told me the story.
Winning, breaking.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I shouldn't open it, right?
No, you can open it. Just be very careful with the glass.
Oh, that is excellent. Oh, it's
Do you want to explain what it is?
Yeah,
Yes.
so,
Easy.
So at the end of the ceremony, at the wedding, the groom traditionally breaks the glass. That's what this is. It will go in this pouch, and I will go ahead and step on it.
And then it will go.
And then it will go into the mezuzah,
That
which
is
goes
so
on our
cool.
door.
That is so
That's
cool.
so.
Thank you guys so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Instapot.
Instapot.
I know. I wish I had one.
A gift for you. I am so incredibly happy you two found each other. I could not be more excited for your beautiful day to come. I love you both so very much. Love, Mom and Dad.
Thank you guys again.
It's a comforter. Thank you. Bye
Thank you
bye.
guys.
And the sheets. And the sheets. Okay, you guys, I wanted to show you how the dress looked after that night, after applying the sole. There's not a lot of transfer, just very minimal. And this is at the leg area. Again, not a whole lot of transfer. So I was super happy with that. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't wear it with any light colors. And honestly, you guys, it did not come off until I took it off with soap and water the next day. So I actually really like that. It's great for when you're in a pinch and you want some color. I'm filming it up in my room actually right now because I went to go edit, you guys, and I totally never came back. I told you I was coming back and I didn't. Time just kind of got a hold of me, and yeah, we had to get going. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. We had such a lovely time. It was a beautiful shower. The makeup lasted very well throughout the whole day. We actually went back to the kids' house after, helped them unload all of their gifts. So yeah, it was a great day. I was super happy with all the choices I made with creating that look that day. And if you guys did like today's video, if you please give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel, and I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, you guys, until next time.